Your cat is sitting completely still, eyes locked on a blank wall. Nothing is there. At least nothing you can see. You wave your hand in front of their face and they don't even flinch. So what exactly are they looking at? Most people laugh it off. My cat sees ghosts, they joke. But the real explanation is a lot more interesting than that. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your cat's blank stare the same way again. Let's clear something up first. Your cat isn't bored, and they're almost never staring at nothing. Cats have some of the sharpest senses in the animal kingdom, and a lot of what they're picking up on is completely invisible to you. Here's the thing. Cats can hear sounds far higher in pitch than we ever could. Humans top out around 20,000 hertz. A cat's hearing stretches up past 60,000 hertz, maybe higher. That's high enough to catch the ultrasonic squeaks of a mouse moving behind drywall, an insect shifting inside a wool cavity, or even the faint electrical hum of wiring you'd never notice in 100 years. So when your cat locks onto one exact spot on the wall, there's a real chance they're not imagining anything. They're listening to something happening just outside the range of your own ears. It's not only sound either. Cat eyes are built to catch tiny movements that ours tend to miss completely. Dust drifting through a beam of sunlight, a shift in shadow as a car passes outside, even a flicker from a TV or phone screen reflecting off a wall in another room. To you, that's just background. To a cat's eyes, tuned to notice the smallest twitch of motion, it can look like something worth watching closely. You might be surprised how much tiny movement is actually happening in a room you'd call empty. If you're enjoying learning how cats really think and behave, consider subscribing. We've got plenty more fascinating animal behavior coming up. But sound and light don't explain every stare. Sometimes your cat isn't reacting to anything specific. They're just watching. And that habit goes back a lot further than your living room. In the wild, a cat's ancestors survived by constantly scanning their surroundings, not because danger was always close by, but because missing it even once could be the last mistake they ever made. Watching quiet corners, dark gaps, and open sightlines was simply part of staying alive. Your indoor cat still carries that wiring, even with a full food bowl and nothing dangerous within a mile. Staring at an empty corner isn't fear. It's a routine check, a habit that never got the memo that the danger is gone. Believe it or not, there are times when this behavior deserves closer attention. If the staring suddenly increases or comes with pacing, crying, or your cat flinching as if something touched them, it can point to a condition called feline hyperesthesia, where a cat's skin and senses become unusually sensitive. It can also show up in senior cats going through cognitive changes, something close to confusion in aging humans. Neither of these is common, but if the behavior feels new, intense, or paired with anything else unusual, it's worth a quick mention to your vet. Most of the time, there's nothing to worry about. It just never hurts to rule things out. So what should you actually do the next time you catch your cat frozen mid-stare? Follow their gaze for a second. Check for a draft, a light source, or a spot where a bug might be hiding. More often than not, you'll find a simple, ordinary explanation. And if you don't find anything, that's fine too. It just means your cat is picking up on a piece of the world that your senses were never built to notice. The next time your cat locks onto a wall that looks completely empty to you, remember what's actually going on. They might be tracking a sound buried inside the walls, following a flicker of light you'd never notice, or simply running a security check written into their instincts long before they ever curled up on your couch. It turns out your cat's blank stare isn't blank at all. It's proof they're experiencing a version of your home you'll never fully see. And that's part of what makes them so fascinating to live with.